was like 14. 15 maybe? 14 or 15, I don't know. But that's when I did my first track with him.
Damn.
And it was crazy because he loved Mac Miller so much, bro.
Yeah, like that was his artist.
Like, Mac Miller got him into fucking rapping. And like, he made me listen to Mac Miller so much, and like, I thought Mac Miller was like so fucking cool.
Oh, okay.
I thought he was cool. I thought he was the coolest man in the world. He was that. Cause I'm like, damn, like, when I moved to like Gills Ferry, like my new living friends kind of like stopped fucking with me. Cause I started skateboarding and shit. And they thought that shit was lame. They were like, yo, like that's mad white of you. Yeah. Like literally, that's what they like would say. I'm like, damn, what the fuck? And they would like act a certain like type of way towards me like, when I would come around. Like very few stuck around.
Like give you the shade, basically.
Yeah, so I was like, very few stuck around.
I'm not gonna take it.
Very few stuck around, and I just kept being me, honestly, bro. I just kept skating. I said it was too fun. Like I was like skating
ever since I've known him.
Yeah.
Since 6th grade.
Ever since I've known him too.
Nah, bro, I've known you in elementary, bro.
But I'm saying like we started chilling like
Yeah,
outside of school.
Yeah, but I knew. Like,
I'm saying like we started chilling outside of school.
yeah, I
and shit.
feel that. But nah, I just like kept skating and shit. Like that shit was mad fun. And then Jordan, he moved there from New Jersey to Gills Ferry. And then, so he automatically like was like kind of further like towards Mac Miller way. So that's why he hit him so much.
Yeah.
And like he put me on, and like I was like, damn, London's looking at me like I'm a fucking white boy. Like I'm half black. You feel me? Like they're hating on me. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna be on my Mac Miller shit. And I sat over my boy's crib and made the track.
Word. What was it called?
Damn, I think it was called Real Talk. That shit's on YouTube to this day, bro.
Can we listen to it right now? Can you play it on the speaker?
Bro, it's crazy.
Oh shit.
Come through, my boy.
How's it going, man?
Come on,
Charley J on the scene.
Oh shit.
Charley J.
What's good, guys? What's going on?
What's wrong?
I like in the middle of. Did I just walk around?
Yeah, we just we on like some like vlog type shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? We ain't even
Oh,
on like that. Like
I was gonna say.
you my man, so I'm gonna watch him in this shit anyway. You feel me, my nigga?
Clark, nice to meet you, man.
It's good, bro.
Yeah, I'm about to show on the first track I released already.
Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm pretty sure I was 14, 15. I think I met Jordan at 14.
Let's do one of these.
Yeah, versus
Kind of cute for.
definitely on.
Oh yeah.
I saw it today on YouTube.
Yo, so what years did you live in Gills Ferry? How long?
It's the first thing. 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I moved there halfway from like, I moved there from half of 5th grade until like a little bit of 7th, and I got expelled. Then I was like homeschooled, but I went to the library, and then
The Gills Ferry Library?
yeah, I forgot my teacher's name, but she was dope. She was like in a wheelchair.
Really?
Yeah, but she was mad nice, yo. She was like the dopest. And it was actually sick, because like I went to school at 12. Or no, I went to school at like 9, and I got out at 12. So like, it was crazy. Like,
hours,
yeah, so like when like they wouldn't let me back into the schools, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I wrote letters, my mom wrote letters, all that, bro. They
They're
was
like,
not
nah.
letting me into the schools, bro. Like, and I'm like, y'all want me to like play for y'all sports team still, but like you're not about to let me in the schools? Like, fuck all of that. Like, I'm set with that. So like my mom and them was like, fuck it, we'll move back to London. And like as soon as I moved back to London, bro, they lifted the expulsion.
Really?
So like I could have went back to Ledger if I really wanted to, but they probably would have gave me mad shit and found.
Yeah, just tried to like screw you and
Yeah.
get you really expelled.
Yeah.
Exactly. They're kind of conniving.
So I was like, damn, bro. But like, don't get me wrong, like shout out Ledger, because I fuck with mad people from Ledger, Gills Ferry, all that. And that's without Gills Ferry, I would have never skated. Keep it a stack.
It beats only the king would have.
That's
at
crazy because
instrumental
Gills
king
Ferry
that
really had
brought
that
us
skate
back.
culture, and I thought that even more too. Oh wow,
That's crazy.
this beat.
Yo, this is like a Mac Miller beat, man. Like, you're
I
on
didn't
Mac.
even know that to keep it stacked.
I thought this is Cuddy. This is
Oh,
This is Cuddy.
Yeah,
It's like the
Cuddy,
soundtrack to my life.
Is this
Yeah, that's
no,
what
I
it
thought
sounds
it's
like.
Cuddy, not Cuddy montage. Cuddy song? I don't know.
I don't care. Back in the day, I cut my long hair. Everywhere I go, these bitches got scared.
This reminds me of that time too.
I light up like a
This one I just moved back to
That's
Monday.
right, I always gotta go off. In skateboarding, I try to show off. Go to Cindy's house, I'm getting top off. Every single day, she's giving lockjaw. My big bro tank, no get every single day, she got mad game like EA. T-Raw, puffing on that green day, yeah. AJ here to stay, yeah. Let the GT all day, hey, yeah.
8 years ago, bro.
My nigga
Know
was
me,
sick.
but no. I'm trying to think.
Future the stars, ain't nobody stopping
No.
it's a real shit.
What's the fucking name of the song?
No. Just tell you ways to
Fuck, what is that shit?
fade away. You can do it,
What?
come on your own.
What is this song, bro?
You always gonna be alone.
It sounds like some Odd Future type shit,
I'm
though.
ashamed that it's all just been wasting away. Don't ever waste another day playing with my mind. I'm investing everything that I've had to do these rhymes. And in time, I'm sure we'll get better. A group of kids from the suburbs fighting the weather. And whether or not to stay grinding, good guys, nothing to show, but give us time in. We can do it, no one will feel a pain. I'm from the hood, but I can sure play the game. We shoot a fame, dropping on back of it, passing backwards, collateral, collateral. Fucking backing it and running away.
This shit is still fire.
Fuck it, and I'm here to stay.
It reminds me of that time in Miguel's Ferry so much.
Yo, I got some shit from fucking me and Marcus. You said your shit. Yo, you want some alcohol, bro?
What you got?
Look in there. Whatever you want. Maybe you too, Kendra.
For what?
Alcohol,
no.
whatever you want.
Oh.
You will not.
And there's cups right on top. There's mixers in there and that jar and all that.
What's in there, babe?
Coke and Jack and Coke, and then
Rum and Coke.
some Jim Beam and some Bacardi. I don't know
Yeah,
what
rum
type
and
of
Coke.
time you're on, but
Yeah, I don't know that. It's a party, fuck it. But nah, I got some shit with me and Marcus. It was like,
I might have
Really?
to have some regular.
bro, like, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think this ever touched the streets, but I don't play this, dog. The thing is, like, my fucking flow was so ass, bro, but like, I still spoke the realest shit. Like, I really
Like the lyrics were
Yo,
so fucking
yeah.
fire.
Okay.
My lyrics was all there, my nigga. And Marcus is, I don't know what the fuck he's thinking. That nigga's dumb, bro. Like, he should keep rapping. And the thing is, Marcus's dad is a fucking producer in Atlanta. He's next door neighbors to T.I.
Marcus's dad?
Yeah, he's next door neighbors to T.I., bro, and Gorilla Zoe. And like, bro, he's like produced so many tracks for them. Marcus would be in the club, bro, like 13 years old, bro, with Gorilla Zoe, T.I. and shit. He would have dinner at T.I.'s crib, bro. Met his wife mad times, his kids and shit.
Bro, what?
This man took up boxing.
Nah, listen to this though. His
I'm-
dad
if I
used to
met
make him do
T.I.,
mad fucked up shit, bro. His dad used to make him go in grocery stores, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bag all the groceries up and just steal them. Like, we keep him home from school, having Marcus make beats all day. If Marcus made beats, he would cook any nigga up around here.
Mm-hmm. But he just
Any
doesn't.
nigga. Because he's so into boxing now and fighting.
Good for
He does
him.
MMA. Like, that nigga's, you see how fat Marcus, or not
He used to
fat,
be-
but like big bone
Yeah.
and like husky.
But he's like,
But now he's like me, but like he's cut.
yeah.
Like,
He that means he cut down to get to
yeah,
that.
yeah. He used to be like 230. He's like 170.
Now 170 straight muscle.
All muscle.
And then he's
He-
fighting too, so you don't
he
want
wants
to
to
fuck
get
with
down
him.
to he wants to get down to 155,
Mm-hmm.
like for that fighting division. If he does that, he's gonna knock anybody out in that division.
Bro, that's
That's
crazy.
Damn, bro.
But like at least he cut down, and then he's at this weight now. Then he's gonna cut down again instead of like trying to go down to 155 straight.
Yeah. Yeah, he does a little at a time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's smart.
Yeah. He just takes a little more time off from fighting
Mhm.
and just trains harder.
Cuts.
And then cuts, trains, cuts.
That's
Gets there, he's like, alright, he'll drop like extra 2 pounds just in case. And then get in there, boom, good.
just big.
Eat a feast and then knock a nigga out.
Just get that
The
energy real
last
quick.
fight he got robbed.
Really?
He lost, bro. Everyone started booing, bro. His opponent, bro, when the referee lifted his hand, he was like, oh. And then, like, he didn't even look Marcus in that, like, face at all, bro. Like, he shook his hand. And then the coach went to Marcus, apologized to Marcus, and apologized to the coach. Marcus's coach.
Damn.
I was like, damn, y'all took it from my boy. He fucked this nigga up, bro. But the judges were from that city.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was like somewhere in Mass.
The hometown privilege.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And the thing was, it wasn't even like judges that knew shit about like Muay Thai and Jiu-Jitsu and shit like that, because that's the kind of fighting it was. They just like got random fucking judges off the street. Actually, one of the judges was some old ass fucking white lady, and it was the kid's aunt or some shit like that, or grandma, some shit like that. I don't know. I think it was aunt though.
And so it was like destined for Marcus not to get it.
Yeah, but like he undeniably like fucked him up so bad. Like I was like, there's no way they're gonna fucking.
And then you see the other guy get it.
I was like.
Were you there?
Yeah, I was cursing. I almost got kicked out by the cops. Word to me. They came. They tried to come grab me up. I was like, all right, I'm good. Like I was fucking tight, bro. Like I literally like picked my drink up, bro. I just tossed that shit towards the ring, and the judge was like, "Fuck y'all, yo!" Like I was pissed off, bro. Like I get into that shit because like I don't know, like if you see like one of your close ass boys fight, you do not want to see your man get knocked out. That's a scary feeling. Like you know he's gonna be straight.
But
like,
you don't want to
like,
see that.
Yeah, you're like, damn, that's my man. It's like I can't see him get like KO'd real quick. But my boy Kevin too, yo. He puts in work too. Them niggas go hard, bro. Like that's why I know anywhere like I'm at with them niggas, like I'm like, I'll talk my shit to anybody. Like anybody in my city, I'll be like, what? Fuck you said? Even if they got a gun, I wouldn't even care. These niggas still do some crazy shit, like some karate shit or something. But now hold on, let me get that track from me and Mark.
I'm alone in the zone trying to make it. Looking down the dark road, see the light is faded. Always have the hits when I'm on top and I'm the greatest. And then I wake up and realize I ain't make shit. People say chasing dreams really isn't worth it. Till they see you on the TV screen, picture perfect. Fucking different bras like, baby, can you work it? Remember back in the day you walked when I was worthless. Nobody ever gave a damn about me till they heard this. Never listen to the truth because it's always hurting. That's why I'm 17 and I'm still a fucking virgin. Talking about shit but never did shit in person. Fuck the fake friends behind your back, they just talk shit. The ones that got you up, now they steal it from your pockets. Your friends will be the ones that get you killed in a coffin. Under the street light, a dead man walking. These niggas see me doing this and they say what's up?
I'm always thinking of this.
See me doing this and they say that's fine.
I'd rather be
have you ever been surrounded by phonies and fakes? I ain't talking light, the kind that was hit from your plate. I practice no whack shit, no lower than, no shame things taken from closest friend. It's hoes and things, mind clear like Polish rain. Have you ever been followed by evil? I see no evil, at least I say so. Evil say no, I'm stacking my pesos to get the fuck out and stay low. Snoring loud, the world awake though. Say, they rapping,
about my philosophy. Some of these niggas are foreign, telling me what shit or what not to be. I'ma be what the fuck I wanna be. It ain't no thing, I'm stuck in my brain. I wake up, skate, go to bed, now wake up and skate again. Niggas see me do it, yeah.
Cap's crazy.
Yeah.
Is this just Coke?
What?
Is this just Coke?
Yeah, it's just Coke. Drink it alone.
I haven't drank soda in like 10 months.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is dope though. So you said you're out of New Britain, right?
So I'm actually from Gills Ferry, but I went up to CCSU, and I'm a computer science major with a concentration in cybersecurity. So like I've been working at Doxlin over at Norwich since the senior year of high school, and I've been a cybersecurity and development intern. Wow. And I've just been doing this on my side. Like I really go there every day, and then I work till like 4 or 5, and then I get out and I try to do anything I can for the breakthrough. And the breakthrough is like I started at the CCSU radio station.
Yeah.
After like give or take like 1 semester, 1.5 semesters, they kind of started treating me like they were telling me, wow, you're bringing in like more people than we've ever seen, but they would also see that I was going in there only for the breakthrough. I wasn't a part of the club that you have at the school, so they kind of like didn't post me on the social media. It was a hard time there. They switched my slot from a very good time on Thursday right after my classes to Sunday right when it opens, and there's been multiple times on Sundays where it was either not open because of a holiday, or I had to like wait till it opened, go get the help desk people to put the key in, check my student ID because I didn't have like privilege yet because I wasn't a part of the club and I wasn't really doing all that, so I left. And the reason why I originally left was the first time I had an interview Friday or Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. They said I was scot-free for they were good. So I did Thursday fine, I did Saturday fine. These are like a couple of my first two. My first one was Chris Webby, and then I had these two. And then I had Lorenzo Nil from I think Waterbury coming, like he was already like an hour on the way, and I go up there and I go to open the door and it's locked. And then I like look and it's like, it's a special holiday, and I'm like, they didn't tell me. So I had to run back to my house, and my boy Tyler, who's up in New Britain, he helped me like set up, and we had the brick house special, hence why we have the fists coming out of the brick wall, because my house up at school was a brick house. So like then I just started like integrating that in it, and then I was like, all right, screw the radio station, I'm going all solo. I finished up at the brick house. After that, I moved on to season 3, which was in Gills Ferry, at my house that I'd grown up in. I was just having it up in my room. I had Gary.
Still over there?
Yeah, I still live there. I had the guy who I did the interviews with at Richfest. That's the first time I met him. She's.
Wait, Gary, like Scattered Thoughts?
Yeah,
Gary?
yeah.
That's my boy. I grew up with him.
Oh, word. Yeah,
well, not grew up with him, but like
forgetting that he went to New London because he's like, I know him from like.
Yeah, I'm from Waterford, and I knew him from like playing basketball, and we worked together at the swimming pool there, doing lifeguarding and shit. So I know him and Jamel. But yeah, they're good people.
Yeah, no, Gary is, bro, he's real genuine.
He's about his
I
shit.
almost want to get him on the team too, because me and him were working like butter. Like it was just fucking like going.
Yeah.
Wait, so I had Gary on.
Right.
I had I had Gabe actually. Gabe, and when you were with Zach.
Yours was actually the first one I saw.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
I don't know exactly how.
Yeah.
I think because I used to work with Meg. And at one of the camps in Waterford.
Oh, okay.
And she like reposted it, and I had never heard of you guys yet.
Really?
But I knew her, and I knew you from just like from her, and she
Yeah.
posted, and I checked it out, and ever since then I had you guys on shit.
I appreciate
Yeah.
that.
So much has changed since that time.
Yeah,
That's crazy that that's how that worked out.
It
But yeah,
was,
that's the first one I've seen, and it was at the. Was it at the brick house?
No, that one was actually at my house back in Gills
In
Ferry.
Gills Ferry,
But I
okay.
have, the funny thing is there's a fucking, there's a chimney right there, so I kind of used that as the like...
And there was like a red chair, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or I think it was a blue chair, but like the bricks were red, and I think there's a red piece of furniture right next to it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that was for season 3. Let you know, up to there, I was really season 1 and 2. I was doing Periscope only. The thing was that it was like very shaky, and I was getting a lot of views because people were gonna go on Twitter, be like, "Oh shit, interview. Let me click on that." They'd go live. A lot of people were watching, but then my phone was all. I've been using, I don't know where it is, my 6S this entire time. So like I didn't have any storage. So it was just like, it wouldn't save any of the videos, so I couldn't put them on YouTube. I couldn't then get the audio for SoundCloud. So all my earlier interviews I don't have. So like your guys' interviews in season 3 were like the start to integrate in YouTube. And now I've just, season 4 I did at my apartment. That when I moved from the brick house, I went to the apartment and I bought a backdrop that is just like, has the logo printed across the entire thing. It's a 10 by 12. Yeah. And I think, do you know how many I had for season 4? You weren't a part of the team yet, right? Of the breakthrough. Episodes. 4. I think there was 5 episodes for season 5 because I was transitioning over to Packed House, which was a warehouse. I think there was maybe like 9 or maybe 10 for season 4.
I would say 10.
Yeah, 10. And then I moved over to Packed in the middle of season 5. I finished off season 5 there, and then I went and I did season 6. Like I think it was like 12 interviews, 11 interviews, all at Packed House. And then season 7, all at Packed House. I just finished with 9, and I'm doing a bunch of specials to cap it off. And season 8's gonna be starting either possibly here or at my house in the boathouse. I don't know if you ever saw my boathouse. It's like you have
that place is
it burnt down, bro. It burnt down, and we had to rebuild. That's why it's like an empty space right now. That's why I can move into it.
Oh shit.
Guess what? I was recording in there like a couple weeks before, and then like all of a sudden it burned down. You want to know something crazy? I recorded my second project. I recorded my first project in a boathouse. My second project I recorded in my room. My room burnt down. Right after. No, like I'm being honest. Like
your room burnt down after your boathouse burned down.
Like months after. And
what?
Like I was chilling in bed. Like luckily I was asleep. Then my girl called me, and so I stayed up till like 3 o'clock talking to her. I would have been asleep at 11. So at 3 o'clock, I'm like chilling, like where that fan or that little vent, that would be a light, and it was off. And you know when it's on and it flickers, you're like, ah, whatever. It was off. I see a flicker, and I'm like, is an alien about to fucking abduct me? And dead ass, like I was like, what the fuck is happening? And I was like, and I see right next to my windows, fucking giant ass fire. I start screaming, fire! And but the thing is, we gotta cut this out because this is all like low. We couldn't call the fire department because we didn't want to get audited and make it look like we're arsonists, because we're not. It just so happened that we had another fire, but it was like literally right after I recorded, so obviously I'm fine. No, I'm just kidding.
That's crazy.
That's fucking nuts. So what was it? Like a
bad
surge?
Wiring.
Yeah.
Bad wiring both times. Yeah. And I think actually I think it was a surge protector like up in the attic the second time. But
shit spits out sparks, bro. If that anything catches, you're done.
And we had the very old insulation, so it was like 1940s insulation.
Lighting right up, dude.
Dust.
Lighting right up.
But let you know, my dad went and made a full-blown studio. We got 2 layers of sheetrock, sheetrock, then a spacer, then we got rock salt insulation for the soundproofing, then we put another layer of what's it called, fucking sheetrock, and then we're gonna put the panels on after it, and we got the door and everything, and it's like almost ready to go. So I just got a booth in my bedroom. I just haven't fucking finished for the longest time.
That's lit.
Yeah. I've been on a hiatus with the breakthrough, so I haven't needed to record anything at the moment.
I feel that.
That is wild.
I would rather do the shit for the state first and then put myself on after I get everybody else on.
I mean, honestly, bro, you doing it for the stage, putting yourself on too.
Exactly.
It's because you're such a powerful platform to others that they come to you. what I'm saying?
Huge.
For help, you know what I'm saying?
Huge.
They're like, yo, like if people are like trying to hit you up and like, yo, can you help me out? And, like, post my shit, I'll post your shit. Like, if I were you, I'd be like, yeah, give me like 250. You're not giving me shit, I got you.
I just do it for free, bro. Every single person, anybody that asks for a retweet, and that's, I know I like. There's a lot of others that have done that, and I really should have done that, but I was just like, you know what? If I don't do that, I want to do a social experiment and see what happens. Like now, I have a platform. Now I can do it because people understand. They're like, if I'm like, all right, if you really want me to promote your shit and like make sure people see it, give me this price, whatever it is. Like I will focus on your stuff because you'll see the impressions compared to if I said that when I had 200 followers and I was trying to tell people, no, trust me, I'm gonna be doing this in a year. They'd be like, yeah, I'll see you in a year.
Yeah.
So now that I'm 2 years almost, I don't think 3 years, but 2 years in, like, it's different. People have that level of respect. Like, I've seen people fizzle out. You're still here, and you actually are genuine. You actually just listen to the music instead of like say, nah, I'm good.
Nah, I feel that 100%.
Yeah.
People love interviews, bro.
Yeah, fans. That's
fans.
I was a fan of an interview before.
Whether it's a fan of you or a fan of like, you know, whoever you got.
The artist,
the show,
yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Or like both, obviously. Like since I started watching, it's always been like, you know, both. So, but like even, you know, my favorite artists I listen to or upcoming artists that like I'm on the fence about, interview, and like that's where people go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you think about it, because
type in their name.
you're only gonna learn so much from the music. It's nice to like hear people like talking about, you know, specifics and mindsets and all that.
I like seeing, yeah, exactly. I like seeing where your mind is, so then I can see if like a lot of the people I've interviewed, I really haven't had a bad interview. Everybody's been very nice to me, but like I want to see where your mind at, and if I can like help you, like be like there's a kid that said he wanted to make a diss track to someone that he was very close to, like a family member, and I was like, I understand you might be angry in the moment, but like as the breakthrough, I won't support that because it's not something that you should be doing. It's like we support growth, not retraction. We're not going back down a couple steps. We've been doing that with this A60 versus 203. Why the hell are you doing it in your family when that's so tightly knit? And we gotta try to lasso these guys together. Why are you going like this with that small circle?
Yeah. That's like another gets weird.
It really is. I wanna fucking do something with Miguel though, bro. I want them to like bring. He does. Bro, I really want to do it where like I become like the host, where the artist comes down, I show them a great night, they go perform. After they perform, they come back, we do the interview, like, you know, like where I tie the breakthrough into what they're doing, and then like just start funneling it in, like having, because like think about it, No Jumper has Melrose. It's a street that everybody knows about. Connecticut, what do we have that can like compare to that? Yeah. We got Mohegan
Twitter memes and shit.
Like,
yeah, we have. You think about it.